Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make a video about the new costume for Celia, the Masquerade Bunny. And I want to tell you something guys, and I think that this is definitely one of those directions in which I really want the game to go. This new costume is just not a new costume that just deals damage and that's it. It's a costume that essentially changed the functionality in general of the character, because it is not only affecting the what it does, right? Because it does a different ability, but it is also affecting what the other abilities that she has do because of the way in which this costume works. As you can see here, what this costume does is that it increases or it gives you one additional chain counter, right, every time that you attack. So just don't worry about the damage that it deals um, or anything else, right? Because the most important thing here is that you are going to be able to stack more chain counters, right? And the chain counters is what going to increase your damage in general. So Celia is becoming one of those characters that you, I think, would definitely want to have and use in all of the upcoming boss battles. Either it doesn't matter if she's good against the element or not, because of the way that this works, you essentially can double or triple the amount of damage that you do. Why am I saying that it changes the way in which the character works? Well, it's basically because before this costume, Celia was some kind of like debuffer and magical DPS, right? And that was pretty much what she did right before this costume. Now with this costume, when you use this costume on the turn in which you use it, then for the next turn you can use any of the other costumes, and it is going to double the amount of chains that you're going to be able to get with those costumes. Especially because I mean the other Celia costume, what it does is that it attacks 7 times. So instead of accumulating 7 chains, you're going to be accumulating 14. So that's already massive, right? Because just this character alone is going to be able to deal an insane, not deal, because she doesn't really deals that much damage, but she's going to be allowing you to deal so much damage with the other abilities of your characters. When it comes to gear, Celia exclusive gear is a necklace, and what the necklace does is that it increases crit rate. Here it is. I think I have gotten this exclusive gear for her like more than once, and I always just dismantle it. And it is pretty much because I just don't think that going with a crit rate neck makes any sense. Like, it's going to be really, really bad. You always want to go with crit damage on the necklace. So that's the reason why I'm just not even bothering using it. And I don't recommend you guys to go for it anyways. But it's just a general build. Go for crit damage on the weapon, go for magical attack in the gloves, go for crit damage on the neck, and then go for a full magical or defense resistances, right? To be able to get to the cap and then secure the survivability of the character. Um, Aside from that, I mean, when it comes to the Masquerade Bunny costume, you want to have her at least a +3. Going to +5, I don't really see the point on doing so, because it only going to be increasing the amount of damage that you do, but it doesn't increase the amount of chains that you can generate. So I just don't think that is really that good. The only, oh wait, it actually increases the amount of turns to 6 turns, so that's really good. So the best stopping point for this costume would be to stay at +4. There is no need to go to +5, because +5 is only increases the amount of damage, and I think the duration of the debuff and the debuff itself is the most important thing. And also you want to SP reduction as well, going down the of a 4 use to 3 use is really, really good, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and test this out. I just want to show you guys. This is what I'm going to be doing, right? I'm going to be using Liatris, Sinev, and Justia. And I'm using all these characters because all of them have like a lot of attacks, right? They do multiple attacks. and Justia is just my favorite character. And when it comes to chain damage, the characters that benefit the most out of chain damage are the characters that already deal massive amounts of damage with their attacks. For example, in this case, Justia, since she's a true damage character, she's able to deal massive amounts of damage right away. So that's why I'm testing with her. So let's check this out here. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to use Justia with this, right? With the buff of Ariness. And I'm going to attack and just going to show you guys how much damage she's able to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put it +2. Okay. So as you can see, oh, I forgot to use the ability. Nice. Alright, so I have to use this and I have to use this. Okay, so let's go now. Okay, so that's going to be 7,000, 8,000, and 9,000. So it's 33,000 damage in total, I think it was showing. Wait, that's definitely not 33,000, right? Let me check that out again. Okay, so we're going with this and then this. 7, 8, and 9. Okay, yeah, 33,000 definitely. Okay, so that's the total amount of damage. It pretty much is only dealing, 7,000 with the first attack, 8,000 with the second attack, 9,000 with the third attack. As you can see, the damage is increasing because of the chain damage. Since she's attacking 3 times, she's accumulating 3 chains, and that already increases the damage by a lot. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to be using all of these characters first. I actually need to do this, so the attacks that Leatrice is going to be doing are going to be outside of the buff from Celia, but I need to do this because I need to kill the guy in the back before I attack with her, because if I don't do it that way, then she would not be targeting this one. So I'm going to be doing this, then I'm going to be attacking with Zenith. Keep in mind that Zenith is also giving me an additional 20% increase. So all the damage or all the additional damage that my Justia is going to be doing is not all coming just from the chain damage, right? Just, we would need to take that 20% or take additional 20% out of the calculation, right? But in any case, we will definitely be able to see that there is going to be a massive increase. Alright, so now we're going to be using this ability. Let me just put it to +2 and let's go. You see here, 17 chain damage, right? And that's 21,000 per hit. So, if it was 21,000 with that hit, we can say for sure that she would do something around 25,000 on the next hit and almost 30,000 on the last one. So as you can see, it is essentially dealing more than double the original amount of damage. So again, just final takes, final recommendation regarding Celia. Celia is a character that you definitely want to build. You definitely want to get to level 100. You definitely want to use in all of the battles for the field bosses. I'm pretty sure Celia is going to be one of those secure spots that you would want to have for the next field bosses. Doesn't matter if she's stronger with the element or not, right? Right now she's great because the enemy is a light element, and obviously she deals additional damage due to she being of the dark element, right? But for the future bosses as well, she's going to be great because of, again, if you are attacking weak spots and she's allowing you to attack multiple of those weak spots and putting chain damage on them, you're definitely going to be able to deal double, triple, or even more than the normal amount of damage that you will be able to do. So just make sure that you get her at least, even a +0, you will still have a great character there. But again, go for a minimum of +3, and if you can get to +4, that's a good stopping point. There's no need to go to +5. Yeah, guys, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you're liking the video. I'm hoping that what I'm showing here is actually going to be, something that's going to be helpful for you guys. And yeah, just see you in the next one, guys. Peace.